Live from the J.C. Newman Cigar Studios and the Gurkha Cigar Studios in the great state of New Hampshire. Welcome to the Smokin Tabacco Show with your hosts, Matt Tobacco and Pat Chamberlain.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Smokin Tobacco Show. My name is Matt Tobacco of SmokinTabacco.com. And I'm joined once again by my good friend and colleague, Mr. Patrick Chamberlain. Patrick, what's going on over there? You're looking
Same old
like Emperor
stuff.
Palpatine with the hood up.
It's starting to get to be that temperature where
Getting too
I,
cold?
I need to layer up.
Yeah.
It's not quite like freezing. Obviously, it's probably like 60 right now, but when it gets around this temperature, I get a little chilly. So
I know, pretty soon you might have to come back to the studio because it might be just too much to be out there. But I'll let you make that decision.
yeah, there's gonna be a period of time that I gotta have some warmth.
I know, I'm not going to make you freeze out. That wouldn't be nice. I mean, to be fair, your desk is always there for you. I mean, you have your own setup here, and whenever you want to use it, it's here for you. So don't worry about me. I'm always comfortable. I got heat, I got AC, I got ventilation, all in the comfort of my own home. If I want to smoke in my underwear, I can.
Yeah, that's definitely on my list of bucket list things is to make an indoor smoking area.
I know, and I know it's not easy, but when I bought this house, sorry. I want to get my cigar going. But when I bought this house, I mean, I wasn't only looking for this, even though Nicole will probably try to tell you otherwise. But this was definitely a huge factor. I came down here and I was like, I know what I'm using this room for. And she's like, yeah, I know. And she just turned around. I was like, I already have dibs on this room. If we get this house, she's like, yeah. And we did, and I did. This is my smoking room. Did you ever see the movie Failure to Launch back in the
No,
day? Oh,
I mean,
so you know who Terry Bradshaw is, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So so Failure to Launch, Matthew McConaughey, Sarah Jessica Parker, she like dates people to like get them to like move out of their parents' house or whatever. It's a rom-com. And Terry Bradshaw, so he lives at home with his parents still, and he's like in his 30s. And Terry Bradshaw and Kathy Bates play his parents. And so eventually, like, spoiler alert, he moves out. So when he moves out, he comes back to get some stuff. He goes up to his room, and Terry Bradshaw, I love this scene, it's so funny. Terry Bradshaw like takes his room over, and he makes it like like a man cave. And he walks in, and he's just like naked. And he's just like, "Whoa, Pop, what's going on?" And he was like, "This is my naked room." He just hangs out there in the nude. Only Terry Bradshaw, man. I think he's hilarious. But so no, this is not my nude room, but one can dream. I'm just kidding. I think my dad would want that more than me, actually. That was my dad's favorite part of the movie. He wouldn't stop talking about it. Anyway, I digress. Well, welcome everybody. It's been a what's the adjective I'd like to use for this show? It's been interesting. It's been an interesting week. Like a 7 to 8, 9 day period. Pat and Coop were with me Saturday night. We had the Spare Note series, which was a great show, and we had a huge turnout. And I thank you everybody for being there. Where we covered a lot of stuff regarding California and Texas and all that. And I thought it was very constructive. And look, I know some people probably didn't like it, but at the end of the day, like you gotta cover the good and the bad, man. I mean, it can't always be sunshine and rainbows. So that's what we did. Also, people still don't know how to read. I don't know how many comments. I honestly, I'm not even reading the comments anymore because I'm tired of saying the same old reply. of everyone who keeps posting a link to, and it's not just one person. Like, you know how many people have sent me a link to the August 15th letter from the PCA regarding was it the California thing? And I'm just like, yeah. Once again, you didn't read the article, so it wasn't about that. It was about before that. But I don't want to get into that whole thing again. We said what we wanted to say. Just if people don't want to read, then that's their problem. That's not mine. I write the stories, and I do read them, but only you guys read them. You don't write them. I do. So just read them. It's the only thing you have to do. So yeah, and I see Josh is on the book tour now. Looks like we blew the lid off of that thing. Well, you heard it here first. So anyway, here we are. It's another Wednesday night. Beautiful Wednesday night here in New Hampshire. And I just lit up my cigar. Pat, I know you're smoking over there. Let's talk about what you're smoking. I'll let you go first. As always, our cigars of the evening are brought to you by the number 2, guyscigars.com. That's right, the number 2, guyscigars.com. Head over there for an amazing selection of cigars and cigar accessories from name brands you know and love, and maybe a few you've yet to quite discover. So do yourself a favor. Head over there now. Place an order. Get your favorites, but order some new stuff. Order some SD Dupont, too. We'll get to that in a second. Shake up that legacy. But do it at the number 2, guyscigars.com. Home of Two Guys Cigars. Formerly Two Guys Smoke Shop. No longer. It's Two Guys Cigars. Celebrating 40 years in business. Congratulations, David. Industry legend, David Garofalo. Celebrated 40 years a few weekends ago in business. So congratulations to him. But anyway, Pat, what are you smoking?
So I am smoking the Monte Cristo 90th anniversary Torpedo, the number 2 size.
Ah, how is it?
It's a Plasencia. I mean, actually, it's not a joke. It is a Plasencia.
You say it like, I mean, it's guaranteed.
Yeah, well, it actually is a Plasencia. That's all. It's like, and it's not a secret. Like Plasencia makes it.
No, I know.
It's weird. I mean, I kind of like expected it to be different than what it is. It's a good cigar. I anticipated it being more of like your Cuban-esque flavor profile, not like a modern New World Nicaraguan cigar. But I mean, that's what they went. Which is, it's fine. It's a 90th anniversary. You kind of like, you make something more to commemorate where you're at now, opposed to then. But I'm shocked it wasn't AJ. I started smoking this without looking into it because I knew it came out, and the first batch that Twins got pulled out quickly, so I'm a little bit behind smoking them. I think they've been out for like a few weeks now, and we just got these in, or I guess back in stock. So I didn't really look into the blend or anything. I just assumed it was going to either be like AJ or some Dominican blend cigar, but no, I smoked it, and I'm like, this tastes like a Plasencia.
Yeah.
Or Perdomo. It has like that like really good Nicaraguan pepper to it. And I look it up, and next thing you know, it's a Plasencia Nicaraguan Puro. Well,
yeah,
it's a good cigar though. I like the packaging's classy. I like the band color. It's good. I think it's $40. Yeah, it's $40 for the number 2.
Something like that. Yeah. It's not cheap. Yeah, I remember that.
It's not, but if you like Plasencia, like the Alma Forte line, you'll like this cigar, and I think it's worth the extra $15 than what the Fortes are, or any of the Alma lines.
I like all of them, to be honest with you. Fuego, I'd probably put at the bottom, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. I like all of them. But especially the Fuertes, the Colorado. The Campo was my first Plasencia. The new Cielo is interesting, but they're all great. I mean, Plasencia is one of those factories where companies, whatever you want to call it, because they do it all now, but I mean, no product is ever like guaranteed to be a home run, right? And I say that because it would be unfair to assume that. But there's a few companies um, where a new cigar comes out or something comes out of their factory and it's a pretty safe bet. And Plasencia is one of those companies, man. I mean, they do a great job. Very consistent across everything they do. They're old school tobacco people, man. They know what they're doing. So I haven't had that yet, but it is on my list. One, because I like Plasencia. Two, I also really like Monte Cristo. And Monte Cristo is one of my favorite brands, actually. And I say that because when you look back historically, I've always really enjoyed their stuff across like so many different names, right? Like it's hard to, excuse me, it's hard to single anything out, but the Monty, the 1935 anniversary, the Espada. I mean, I loved all those. Then there's believe me, there's tons more. They're all trying to hit me at once, and I'm blanking out. But so it's definitely on my list, and I'm excited to try that. Pretty sure Coop's already smoked it a bunch of times. I know he was with Raphael recently, and yeah, that and the Romeo 150. I mean, Altadas has had some interesting. The Aging Room Concerto, another one that was good.
Yeah, I haven't had anything from them yet that's been like a bad cigar. I mean,
Yeah.
I already said this on the show earlier, like in the a couple weeks ago, like
Yeah.
I haven't really had a bad cigar that came out this year. I don't think there's anything that I've been like. Well, actually, I can change that statement. I did smoke something yesterday that upset with, and I'll get to that. But the other cigar that I have here that I didn't, I feel like I had a trial. I'm so out of loop with leases in the industry because I went to Twins and they also have the Johnny Tobacco Not 10 anniversary,
Yo, yeah.
and I was like, oh my god, all these cigars are coming out. So I haven't smoked that yet. I have it in my box now. Maybe I'll get to it after the show tonight. But yeah, there was another wave of releases.
There was.
I'll give feedback on one of the ones that I had that I was dissatisfied with, but maybe I'll wait until.
Oh no! Now you've already. Well, let me finish the ads, and then I want to hear about that because, like you said, I mean, I mean, across the industry this year so far, I mean, it's been one of the better years in the last few years. Sorry, I don't mind to make noise. I mean, I don't mean to make noise, but I spilled ash everywhere. I'm just gonna say it. I fucked up. I'm a neat freak, so I'm trying to keep it clean. But I'm smoking the Perez Carrillo Indoor from Casa Carrillo, which Pat rated very highly earlier in the year. And this cigar is burning fantastic. And you can get it at the number 2, guys, if it's in stock, at the number 2, guyscigars.com. And lighting my cigar tonight, I have a special treat. I have the new Defi Extreme windproof lighter. Check that out. All right. If you blow on it hard enough, it goes out. If you do like a solid thrust, like a it didn't go out that time. It went out that time.
For the people listening.
That's pretty good though. That's pretty good though.
The people listening to this in the audio format without video, I just want the record to reflect that Matt is blowing into a lighter, and that is not at all a suggestive noise that you're hearing suddenly.
Yeah, no, it's not sexual. Unless you want it to be. I mean, it's your world, man. You live in it. But that is the new Defi Extreme Windproof. There is a review coming on it soon. Normally, I mostly handle all the product reviews, so normally product reviews take a little bit longer. This one's just been kind of cut and dry, so I've already had it for a few weeks, so um, it's actually almost ready. So there'll be a review on that coming soon. But shake up the legacy with SD Dupont, and ask your local retailer for that. And honestly, even if you're not like a soft flame guy, that is a great lighter to have. I will tell you, I'll give you my long form in the review, but it's pretty damn good for what it is, and it's interesting. And if you do smoke outside a lot, I mean, jets are usually pretty good, but especially if you like the soft flame, definitely grab that. It's the Defi body, so it's got the grip to it. It's got like that outer, like this like rubberized hard shell around the metal. So it has a nice grip to it. It's comfortable in the hand. You have to do it straight up. And the flame actually goes pretty high too. That's full bore right there, actually. So it's a pretty nice lighter. And I believe retail on this, I want to say it's $2.99. I want to say it's $2.99. It's a nice lighter. So I mean, it's rugged. It's good for a lot of different things other than lighting cigars or cigarettes or whatever. Good for pipes. And you're a pipe guy. This would be good for pipes. Although I feel like it would probably work better in the pipe.
I don't think that would be a pipe lighter.
No?
Because isn't there, if I'm correct, isn't there like a single jet built in the middle of the flame?
So it's like
it's like a
kind of
quasi-
sort of, but it's not like let me grab. All right, all right. So here's a maxi jet, right? So I'm trying not to fuck up my whatever. I don't think it's gonna focus. It's hard to see, but like that has like the jet. So let me see. Can I do it without it firing? Kind of, sort of.
Just open the board up.
I mean, you guys. Yeah. So you guys know. Good call, Pat. You guys know like what the inside like of a jet looks like, right? And what the flame looks like. On this, when you look into it, it doesn't have that same like jet head. It's almost like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a it's like an unconventional jet head. It's like so yes, it's somewhat jet-like, and that's what helps keep the it's a blue and yellow flame lighter. So the blue flame is more of the higher burning jet-like flame that's designed to burn inside what it looks like. So the soft flame comes out from the outer perimeter of the opening of the I don't want to call it a jet because it's not just a jet, and it's really not even a conventional jet, but like the opening, the flame opening. So it's almost as if, and it's hard to see with the lighting and all that, and like I said, I'm going to do a review and I'll have photos and shit.
I think the best way I can explain it is I think it is
the yellow flame comes out the outer diameter.
There's like if say
it's unique. It's unique.
It's like it's audio. It's a circle. There's a little dot in the circle. I think that the center of it is a low powered single flame torch.
Yeah.
And the exterior is a soft flame, so you kind of have like that torch power in the middle of the flame, kind of.
But it still ignites as a soft flame, so you're not getting like a high powered torch.
It's a low powered single jet just to keep the flame stable, and that's why it's wind retardant.
Yeah. I got to give it to him. It's pretty nifty for what it is. I wonder if they'll be able to bring. I wonder if they'll bring that technology to like Line 2 and Legrand and all their actual soft
Yeah,
flame lighters.
I think they need to work on Legrand. The I like it, but it's not. It doesn't have like that sexy feel like you like when you light it. I don't
Yeah.
know how you can make that better though. It's one of those things where what makes it better. I don't know.
Well, that's the
It's
thing.
cool.
Like when you look at the Line 2, like the Line 2 is just the solid. It's just for the soft flame. So when you look at the Legrand, it's a little bit beefier, but you got to remember it's because it's everything the Line 2 is, plus it's got a little bit of a mechanism for the single jet inside. So that makes it beefier. The single jet is ignited on the roller, so the roller's a little bit beefier, and it's not so like on this, like it's kind of firmer, more stationary because it's only meant to roll the flint versus on the Legrand, it's a little. I did a review on this. You could read the review. Um, it's a. I don't want to say sloppy because I feel like that like really.
No, it's bulkier.
But
It's
it's.
not.
But like, well, I mean the roller specifically. It's bulkier, but it's also just it's a little bit different because it's
It's
multi-directional and
finicky because it's.
yeah. Yeah, and that for me was where I'm like, I totally understand why. And I know because it's a multi-function lighter, but I know what you're saying. It's like if I was gonna have a lighter like that, I'd grab the Line 2, and I think that's what I wrote in the article. Like a lot of respect, a lot of love for the Legrand. I like the Legrand. I would buy a Legrand, but if I could only have one, I'd still pick the Line 2 first.
Yeah, I almost wish they would do that because I think they're the best. There's a couple companies that have like the jet flame and the soft flame.
Mm-hmm.
I think Dupont has the best mechanism in the sense of like the transition from soft to jet. Like a good brand like Rocky does one, which they I think Lotus does their or is it
Lotus does a
Vertigo?
pretty good job with some of their stuff. Yeah,
I forget who makes Rocky's lighters. It might be
I'm
it's
not
Lotus.
sure.
I think it's Lotus, but like Rocky's multi lighter is good, but it's that one it's tough because you have to ignite it. It's one of those like thumb switch ones. So you ignite it and it's a
Oh
torch.
yeah,
You, like lay off the gas kind of halfway, and then the jet will go out, and then the soft flame will stay on. And when you light it, it's essentially what Dupont does,
yeah,
except it's not multifaceted. It's like the jet is going as strong as the soft flame.
yeah.
So it's kind of like what Dupont has in this lighter here, but not intentional. And you don't want to use it that way, by the way. So but it's finicky. So Dupont has like the best trend. It's super easy to go from the soft flame to the jet. They're the only ones that have it. But I wish they made that in its own class of lighter, like not a line model. I wish they had one that was a like a maxi or something like because I think if I'm gonna get something like that, like if this is just me, if I buy a line 2, I want it to be the traditional OG line 2 because that's Dupont, you know what I mean? Like if you're gonna spend 2 grand on a lighter, you want like the line 2. So the grind just to have that's just my opinion, but and the ping doesn't sound the same, but it's bulkier. I don't know, criticism, I guess not. But I wish they had a maxi that had that multifunction, or just
And
a
then
new
let's not
light.
forget, then they get the Biggie and the Slimmy. Well, and technically the Slim 7, but I think the Biggie really shines the best. Oh, and the Megajet. I think the Megajet and the Biggie have the same burner, but they're different bodies. But the flat jet flame, which I do tend to steer towards more soft flame. People who know me, that's why I was very excited about this because I'm like, I can't wait to check that out. But that flat flame is really, really grown on me. I really like that flat flame. We gave the Biggie the accessory of the year last year. I mean, that flat flame thing, the last couple of years has really just, I'm like really wowed by it. And it sounds kind of stupid on the surface, like, oh, they made the thing flat. But it does change, especially, user methods as well. But if you use it the right way, I find that the flat flame actually lights the cigars better too. I really like the way that it performs. So I know you have the Slimmy over there, but yeah, I just Dupont's done a really really good job bringing some kind of like fresh and different ideas to their products the last couple of years, especially, and just keep it up. Just keep it up, guys. They have some other interesting things that we haven't really talked about. Like they got the not that it's really like revolutionary technology, just kind of like different. But like they got like the pendant lighters now that you can like wear, and it's like a little like flip top torch lighter.
I don't get it. I know Coop made a good point. If you travel and you know it's good to have on your neck and stuff. I still don't. I don't know.
You know what? I think if you're into that kind of thing, I think that it's a really cool thing. Like if you are like really into like jewelry and fashion and like or if you're a big necklace person, you wear a lot of like kind of interesting things. I could see how that would be really cool. Like, but there's a lot of people out there who like that's not their thing, and I just don't think it suits them. But that's not. But that's also not me saying it's not a good product. I think it's cool to some degree, but I think that there's a specific person that wears it. You
I'm
know?
sure when they made that, they were looking at a very niche group of
Yeah.
people.
And you gotta remember, SC DuPont's a French company. French and fashion and Europe, and so it's not like it doesn't make sense to me. It does make sense to me. I'm gonna say that it makes sense to me. Would I wear it? No. Would Nicole wear it? Probably not. It's really not her style. Do I know a lot of people who would be like, "Oh fuck yeah"? Yes, I do. Um, and that's why I think it's not a miss of a product. It's not for everybody, but there is a market for it. I'll give them that, for sure. But anyway, that's SG DuPont. Shake up the legacy, man. Ask your local retailer for more today. I forget what I was going to bring up with. Oh, first of all, before I forget, I almost forgot. So the cigar that you didn't like, I want to hear about that. Now that we're done with those.
So I think it'll be a shocker. I don't want to have you guess because it's like
No,
I don't want.
I'm not playing that game. Just tell me what it is.
So it's
Sorry.
shocking, and honestly, I'm gonna open it with. I bought another one out of a different box
Okay.
because I am that shocked about my enjoyment of the
That
cigar.
I'm guessing you did not smoke yet.
No, I haven't. I'm gonna
Okay.
actually sit on it in my humidor for probably like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks.
Okay.
No, I mean there was no construction issues with the cigar or anything. It actually burned very good, and I'm not usually like a pointy tip person, but
Okay.
it construction. Which, by the way, the Monte Cristo, it's a number 2 size pointy tip, and it's like amazing draw, and it's like it reminds me of why I like torpedoes if they just burn the right way. But it's a lot of the time you get like tight draws, and I don't like tight. But when they're done the right way like this, it really does condense the smoke, and it makes it very enjoyable.
Yeah.
But aside from that, so the cigar was the Foundation 10th anniversary, and
Oh. That was made
yeah,
at AJ Fernandez. I know that. And you didn't like it.
I did not. And
Why?
I'll open up with the first. It's not the tobacco. It's not anything wrong with it because I know people will be like, oh, it's because of the fire, and oh, there must be something wrong because of the fire. There wasn't any weird, like, unnatural flavor or anything with the cigar. And it was actually the opposite. It really didn't have a lot going for it, and it was.
Like
I
one
don't know.
dimensional?
It could, yes, it could be. It was minerally, like it just it didn't hit it for me. And honestly, it could. It's subjective because when I got that cigar, I was anticipating it to be like the Night Commander, which I think is one of the best broadleaf cigars made,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, you've been really high on that.
it wasn't anything like it. And frankly, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think I enjoy Coraline Tabernacle more than that cigar, and the
Hmm.
price tag's 35. Um, I bought another one because I was so shocked. Like on paper, like I didn't memorize the blend for this one. I usually memorize them. Well, it's a Connecticut Habano from Foster Farms. It's a Brazilian binder. I think it's all Nicaraguan filler. And it's AJ's, Nicaraguan tobacco. So you would think, like for me, like on paper, that's a knockout cigar for me, but it didn't have that component to it. So I've got another one from a different box. I'm gonna smoke it and I'll probably report something back. But I mean everything else Nick's done is phenomenal. I had the Wiseman Lanceros. Those things are amazing. It's probably it's the best Lancero I've had like a new Lancero that's come out probably in the past few years. It's both of those Lanceros are phenomenal. Um, and I think that's really all Nick really came out with I feel like I'm missing one though. There's another cigar I think I'm missing. Whatever. But
Well,
point is,
that he released this year.
yeah.
So he had the Wise Man Lanceros, the two different ones. He had the 10th anniversary. He had the event only that came in the 3 wooden box.
Which I didn't. I think I'm gonna try to get my hand on one of those. I didn't. Twins just had an event that they had those, and I wasn't at it, so I didn't get one. But that one I think is gonna be a good cigar because I'm pretty sure it's just a box press Figurado Tabernacle,
Yeah,
and I'm a huge Tabernacle horse. So
I know.
I anticipate that being a good cigar, but and the thing is, I wouldn't like if you. It's such a limited cigar, the 10th anniversary. If you see it, I still suggest you get it because by no means was it not enjoyable. Like I didn't put it down early. I smoked through it. Like I said, construction was amazing, which you expect with that price point. It's just like it could have been just the expectation was high for it on my end, and it just wasn't like it's not a Night Commander. So I think next time I smoke it, I'm just gonna go into it, with no expectations and really focus on it. But that was probably the only letdown I've had so far, which isn't really the cigar's fault. I think it's more of just me. And also, again, I have a habit of once something comes in the humidor, I buy it and smoke it. So I always kind of caveat too that it's my opinion doesn't really matter because I smoke it once it comes out of shipping and it's right on the shelf. So and that's not a good time to smoke a new cigar. It's
Yeah, you
not.
want to let it get acclimated, and that's why Coop won't even touch them for like I think he has rule with new stuff. I think it's 3 weeks. Like when the store gets it, he buys it, he puts it in the humidor. Minimum, I want to say it's like 3 week minimum before he even tries one.
But I so when I that's why I always like put a disclaimer there. But the thing is I know I'll smoke it again if there's a question mark next to it when it first comes in. So that's why I like seeing how stuff is out of the humidor too. Like I don't it doesn't really matter for scoring, but there are some companies that once it hits the shelf, it's like ready to go. Like they handle it well in shipping. Like the boxes are sealed. There is some companies that oftentimes, yeah, Tatuai is one of them. So I do think it is worth, mentioning companies that you never have a cigar that misses, even if you get it once it hits the shelf.
Oh yeah, 100%. Um, I I haven't had that one yet. I plan to. I will say, and I love Nick and a lot of the stuff he makes, and this isn't really my criticism, but I just conversations I've had with multiple people. I have heard multiple people say that they've had disappointing experiences with multiple things that have come out in the last few years. And it's not, and again, it's kind of like what you said. It's not that like it didn't burn or anything like that, but people just didn't like, flavor, taste, complexity, shit like that. Like it burned well, it was good quality tobacco, like all that stuff was good. It was just, like I'm pretty sure Mitchell before he stopped smoking, some of the stuff that came out before he stopped smoking for a while, he smoked, and there was a few that he didn't like, and he was shocked because he's really into Melillo and Foundation, and he was I think he was a little disappointed. But again, I mean, everyone's different though. I don't think I loved the Matapa, but everything else I haven't had an issue with. But then again, everyone's different. If there are people that love the Matapa, and
There was
they would-
people, and it goes back to Sumatra.
yeah,
Like some people love it or hate it, and if you love Sumatra, you like the Matapa. Like if you ask Coop, I guarantee you Coop doesn't like the Matapa because he's not a Sumatra guy.
I'm not big on Sumatra. There's a few I like, or there's a few factories or brands that use it in their way, and I like I smoke a lot of Tatuaje. I like when Pete uses Habano, Broadleaf, Corojo is my new favorite. He does use Sumatra, and for the most part, I've enjoyed most of his Sumatra releases, but I'm not traditionally big on Sumatra. So it's very hit or miss with me. It like for me, and again, that's where it boils down to like who's using it. Whether it's like, what other tobaccos are mixed with it. What's the blend like? Because there's brands that use certain tobaccos, and I'm just like, I can't get behind what you're doing with it. But then I smoke that tobacco from someone else, which again, there's even just that. There's so many different variables. It's not like it's one for one wrapper. And then I do. It's tricky. It's one of those tobaccos, I think. Same goes with San Vicente. There's a manufacturer that uses a lot of it, and I love the people, but just the taste. I can't get behind it. It's just not for me. There's people that love, and that's not a knock on them either. It's just not for me. Like I personally, on my palate, it just doesn't sit right, for where I'm like, oh, I love the taste.
Yeah, I think I mean, especially with Foundation, I haven't heard of anyone not liking or being satisfied with any of his. I mean, even like the Matapa, which is now the Axum or the Oxum, the rename.
Axum, yeah. It's like
Axum.
AKSUM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been people that like or hate it just because again it's Sumatra, but in my opinion, I think one of the best releases in the industry the past couple of years has been the Olmec.
Olmec was fantastic. It
And
made our
honestly,
list.
I was still in the working retail when it came, obviously, and that is the only cigar I would get on a Padron smoker would smoke that.
Yeah.
And I would always tell people I never when I sell I never compare like, oh, this one is, if you like Padron, then this is just like a Padron. I never compared cigars like that because that's simply not true to have a comparison like that. But if you enjoy a Padron, you will enjoy an Olmec. It's just fact, and it's like Nick did a great job with that cigar. And then honestly, like I have a soft spot for the OG Wiseman Maduro, but
I know you
that
do.
cigar was getting some hate towards the end of the 10-year Vaganorsa because I'll be honest with you, the construction was fucking horrible on that cigar. I smoked so many Wisemen, and actually Paul, who was the manager at Twins when I first started, and was a big mentor to me when I started in retail. The Wiseman Maduro was one of his go-tos as well, and it was like 2022, 2021. It was close to 22, but like the shipment we got them, they just they were tight, flaky. The burns were bad, draws, and that never solved. And next thing you know, like now Pepin's making the Wiseman blends in the Eloense. So the construction's been improved. I think the flavor, I still like the OG Wiseman's more, but overall though, and then you have the Charter Oaks. I mean, Nick hasn't been making bad cigars.
No, not at all. I mean,
I think it's to his detriment in my case with the 10th anniversary, because I just think my expectations were just so unachievably high because of how much of a tear he's been with his releases.
Yeah. Yeah. The same could be said with strangely enough, with Steve Saka. He's been on such a run with banger after banger after banger after banger. And I know there was some people who didn't like the fiddlehead, but what did the fiddlehead use for a wrapper?
It's and then like
So
the year
it's
of
the
the Duque,
Sumatra.
Sumatra.
Oh, is it?
Um, I think so. Let me fact check. You know what? No. That might be a Habano Rosado. Maybe I'm wrong on that.
I was
Hold
gonna say
on.
I thought the fiddlehead. I thought the fiddlehead was the
Maybe the
first thing he
Jubilee. I
used.
think there's another. He has
The
another.
Jubilee. The Jubilee uses it, but that's not out yet.
Yeah, let me see. It might be a Habano Rosado. Hold on. Let me fact check myself. I caught myself quickly on that one.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, it's a Habano Rosado, Ecuadorian Habano Rosado. Yeah, so I redact that statement.
Yeah. I don't think I had. No, I didn't have the fiddlehead, but I
I
had
like it.
just about everything else. Yeah, I've had just about everything else though. Yeah, they were good. Yes, the other stuff that's come out this year was good. I didn't have the fiddlehead, but everything else was pretty good. And he still has more. I think he's still like half of his like announcements at the show. I think half of that hasn't even shipped yet, if I remember correctly.
I know the new Mi Querida size is getting shipped.
Actually, yeah, that did. I think that is going soon.
The variety packs still have not been shipped, and I thought that was
Jubilee.
supposed to. The Jubilee was still waiting on.
I don't have the whole list in front of me, but yeah, there was 2 samplers. The Jubilee, the Mi Querida, but I think that's making its way out. The Todos los Dias, but I thought that was one of the ones he said it's actually come. It's not that's not coming until like January or something like that.
It might be. Yeah.
The Umbagog Bronzeback Robusto.
So that I've seen that in shops, and it has not shipped yet. I have no clue why I've seen that at different shops.
You sure it was the new one?
Yeah, the Robusto.
Yeah, it wasn't last year's release, right?
No, I mean unless they mislabeled the, because I mean the OG, like the first bronze back is a Robusto. The new one is also a Robusto, but Saka's Robustos are it's, I don't know what he's formally calling.
It's smaller, I think. It's smaller than last year's, but yeah, I know what you mean.
No, it's the first one is
Or
like
it's
a
bigger?
thin Robusto, and this his like Robusto is like in the Umbagog sizes. I want to say his Robusto is like either a 52
Or last year
or
was smaller and now it's bigger. Yeah. I knew it was like, yeah.
it's a thick. It's like probably 6 gauge. It's 6 gauges bigger than. I want to say the Bronzeback OG is a 48 gauge, and the new Umbagog Bronzeback is like a 54. I'm going off memory, so I'm not
Yeah.
looking at the number. It's like that kind of a difference. It's thicker. I think it's the same length or
Yeah.
similar length.
But yeah, I don't think I've seen those around yet. Unless I fucked up and then, but no,
I don't think they've shipped yet. I saw it online at the store.
Yeah.
Unless they're just again mislabeling it.
Piece of paper towel. Why don't we do trivia? Let's take a break from all that gib gab. We'll do some trivia. Question is, what theme? You gonna stick? Now, last week you did with Wayne. You did. What did you do? You did NFL trivia, and I said, yeah, keep that coming. Keep the sports trivia coming.
Careful what you wish for.
I'm I'm asking. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna ace it, but
No,
I like the
sports.
theme.
We'll do sports.
Okay.
And you're gonna get wrecked on this one.
Hold on before you start, because I want to do this before the. Oh, well, it's because you learned the first question. Keep it to like the main four. I like tennis and like fucking swimming. Like no, just keep it to like those.
I'm gonna keep attainable questions, not
Alright.
with outside of the main four. How long is a marathon?
Like the distance,
Yeah. How many miles?
26.2 miles.
There you go. See this? All right. When did softball become an Olympic sport?
I didn't even know it was an Olympic sport.
That's
I thought it was just baseball. Softball's an
all
Olympic
good.
sport too?
Yeah.
Is it just women though? In the Olympics?
I don't-
Or is there like a men's softball team too?
I'm assuming it's a women's team.
Because usually it's like men are baseball, women softball. Not that I'm making it into a sexist thing. Just usually that's
I think
how-
we just made it accidentally into a sexist thing. It's not.
Well,
It's softball as a sport. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Who's
I don't
playing
know
the
of any
game.
like at least somewhat professional men's softball teams, but like I know that there's like some like somewhat professional or like girls play it in college. It's kind of big.
Do they play baseball in the Olympics? I know. Do they? They
Baseball?
probably do. I don't really. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
really watch
yeah.
the Olympics.
Yeah, they play in the
Oh,
summer
wow.
games. Yeah, they do.
so
Softball. I'm gonna go on a limb here and be like it's gonna be somewhat recent. I'm gonna say maybe the 2004 games in Athens.
You're close to the number. You just gotta go under or over.
We're talking about the year, right?
Yeah, you're within the decade. You just have to figure
I'm
out.
gonna say it's either. If it wasn't '04, then it had to be either 2000 or 2008. Well, no, those are those Winter Olympic years? Because it would probably be summer. I think or 2004 those.
You have the correct train of thought.
Because actually, I forgot about that. Because I think like 2000, like 2000, 04, 08, 12. I think those are all Winter Olympic years. So it would probably be a Summer Olympic year, which means are the summer years because it's every 4, right? Or is it
Yeah.
every? Is it every 4 and it rotates, or is it every 4 is winter
Oh,
and then?
it's every 4, and like the it goes nothing winter, nothing summer, nothing winter, nothing. So it's 4 years each time, but it's every 2 years as an Olympics. You know what I mean?
Right, that's what I mean. Like every 2 years is Olympics, but each like summer or winter, it's
Yeah,
4
summer's
between.
every 4. Yeah,
All
they're
right.
both every 4 years.
Okay, so now that we've clarified that, I'm gonna say so it would be. That's right. So it would be a Summer Olympics. So that means it would either be '02 or '06. I'm gonna go '06.
It's 96.
96. Really? Okay.
All right, let me. I'll try to get it going here.
I thought you said I had the right decade though.
Well, you were within 10 years of your first.
I was
guess.
within 10 years, but that was a different decade. Just to clarify. But okay.
Oh yeah, I just
Reader error. The host error right there. I got all confused. All right, what's the next one?
All right, what sporting event is held annually on Memorial Day?
Wait, say that again. Which
What
sporting
sporting
event is annually?
It's held annually. Well, it's held every Memorial Day.
What sporting event?
Yeah.
I mean, baseball plays on Memorial Day. That's within the season.
Well, this is a specific named event.
Oh. Oh. The Coke 600.
You're in the right. Like, maybe there's more than one correct answer, but it's that sport. It's just that's not the event.
NASCAR.
Yeah, the
Stock car racing.
Indianapolis 500 is.
Oh, that's right. And that's right because of the double. That's right. Yeah, it's the Indy 500, and then it's the Coke 600. And And that's where a few drivers have done the double, which was last attempted this season by Kyle Larson, who I don't think he finished either race. So I think the last person to actually do it and complete it was Tony Stewart. And I want to say that was probably 11, where he did the full 500 laps at Indy, got out of the car, got on the plane, went to Charlotte, and did 600 miles in a stock car. I don't think he won those events, but he completed all 1,100 miles. Yeah.
I have a good final question here that I think is I wouldn't have guessed this, but now that I see the answer, I can see it. And this is which NFL team has their logo on only one side of their helmet?
Oh, I noticed this recently too. Is it Green Bay?
No.
I noticed it, and I remember I was like, I never realized that before. It was either Green Bay. It's not the Patriots. I know that. It's not the Chiefs.
And it's, I guess you can call it the modern uniform because I know like throwbacks and stuff can get kind of fucked.
Yeah, you're talking about the standard uniform,
Modern, yeah.
not like any of the. Which, but can I take a side note for a second? Can we fucking stop with all the different jerseys? Like, and it's not just football. It's baseball, the City Connect. Like, can we just like wear the uniforms? Like, why do we gotta have like every season now? I feel like they all got like 5 maybe different like uniforms. Like you got the throwback, you got the alternate throwback, you got like the fucking the Rush jersey, you got this jersey, you got that jersey. It's like fucking just wear the home white and the home blues and the road whites. Like that's it. And then maybe like one game a year you do like a special thing.
I like the Sox uniforms. I'll be honest with you, like the green ones. And then
the green ones are better. The green ones are better. The
even
yellow
like
and blue ones were like, I just no, I did not like them at all.
The only time that uniforms really pissed me off was that one year that Thursday Night Football they did the color rush.
Yeah, I remember that.
The Seahawks color rush I think was fucking badass though, but everything else I was like, all right, it's a little
like
too much.
I remember when the Patriots did it, and then the next year they're like, oh no, that's our regular like jersey style now. They made a white version of it and the blue version of it, and I'm like I like the
gray pants though. I've been critiquing that. I think they played like I like the gray standard pants.
Yeah, I mean, I like in terms of the Patriots. I like the regular blues we had from like not like the '90s, like the early '90s blues, like the ones we had like during the Brady era, like like the Brady ones.
Blue and then gray pants.
Yeah, that's the one I like. This like color rush style that they wear now, I'm like, it just feels.
I don't think they wear it
cheap
anymore. I think they're back to kind of like a standard.
No, I think they still wear those. They still wear. It's got the stripes on the shoulder. Yeah, no, they still wear them. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I like the classic jersey. I like the classic jersey. Anyway, I forgot what the question was. What was the question? Got distracted.
What NFL team only has their logo on one side of their helmet?
I know it's like an old team too. It's like a team that's been around a long time. It's not like a.
Yeah.
That's why I went with Green Bay first. It's not the Patriots. It's not the Chiefs. It's not the Eagles. Is it the Steelers?
Yeah, Steelers.
Yeah, I knew it was an older team. Because I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's like an old school thing or something like that. Like, because like you ever notice like on Green Bay, like they don't like it doesn't say Green Bay anywhere on the jerseys. They're just green and yellow, name and number on the back. That's it. Doesn't say Packers or Green Bay. I noticed that too. I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's like just because like they're like such like a historic team that they have like it's kind of like the classic style of like before they had names on them. They had the colors. Although I will say, as much as I'm probably still not supposed to say this, in terms of like uniform styles, I do kind of like the Steelers uniforms. Like is, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't want to use the word intimidating, but it's, the black and the gold. I don't know.
I think it's because they've had the same uniform for a long, and then they were like a Titan team back in the day. So I think
Yeah.
it's just like that like
Terry Bradshaw, 4 Super
yeah,
Bowls.
like the colors, like it's like if the Patriots have like their OG like Brady era uniform on, I think they look meaner. It's just like you associate a certain team with that color, and I
Yeah, I
think
think
because
I hope
it's
I hope
mascot.
Vrabes brings it back. He's like, hey, listen, go back to the jersey that I wore. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he should tell Bob Kraft. After he makes sure that they play well, and he gets a little more clout, he should be like, hey, Bob, let's go back to the OG Blues. That's what I think. Because you're right. Like this is, you think of that jersey and you're like, yeah, it's good times. You think of the color rush jerseys and you're like, after
Well, yeah, I mean,
Brady after Brady left.
you look at the Yankees too. Like the Yankees have a certain vibe when you look at them because like the pinstripes that's been their like they've been wearing pinstripes forever. So you look at that pinstripe uniform and you associate it with like the team's success.
It's iconic. Yeah, it's like the Red Sox, the Yankees, um, the teams that are like among the first teams ever that go way back. They've been wearing those same uniforms this whole time. That's what I'm saying. Like when you start seeing like, because like there's teams that love to change their uniform style every 10 years, or like the Angels. I don't even know what they're called anymore because they fucking changed their names. They were the California Angels, they were the Anaheim Angels, they were the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Now I think they're just the Los Angeles Angels. You get that. You get like the people, the Cubs, same thing. Cubs, they've been wearing those same uniforms, same logo, hasn't changed since I think day one, unless they were something else before that or whatever. Cubs wear pinstripes, not the same as the Yankees pinstripe. White Sox, same thing. Chicago White Sox. Their logos changed, but I believe the uniforms have always been black and white with pinstripes. No, I take that back. No, I take that back because I'm thinking of the 70s. They had like that like strip and it just said socks in the 70s. I remember that. I don't know. I feel like they had the pinstripes before. Then they did that fuckery and then they went back to the pinstripes, but I could be wrong. See, this is where we need Coop and Hector Alfonso, all of our baseball people that really they know the history of the game very well. Because Coop would be all on this right now, and I know when he listens to this and he'll be like, "Oh, I heard the baseball talk. Yeah, I was on it." But like, yeah, no, he would know the answer to all that. Anyway, we're getting off on a whole fashion debate with sports uniforms. But these are the fashion topics that men talk about. Sports uniforms. That's all we got.
And lighter necklaces.
It was relevant to the conversation we were having, but sure. Yeah. Ah, shit. What time is it here? I know we're getting towards the end. Probably gonna wrap it up there. Actually, we're past the hour. Good show this week. I'm tired. It's been a long week already. I don't know what it is. I've slept pretty well too. And I haven't really been like under like extra strain at work. It's been kind of the average, and I've been but I feel so extra run down. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm getting sick. I don't know. I hope not. Been doing pretty good lately. Been doing pretty good, as Larry David would say. Pretty good. My luck will run out eventually. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for listening. If you're listening later on the audio downloads, Pat, always good to get together with you. And as always, like and subscribe everywhere you get your podcasts. And don't forget to visit smokingtobacco.com for more news, reviews, and updates from the cigar industry. We'll see you next week with Pete Johnson of Tatuaje. Take care, everybody.